up, we tell you what we think of James Cameron. Well, of James Cameron's Avatar, actually.
Go! Go!
A massive preview of EA's latest attempt to create a Grand Theft Auto beater, the Saboteur.
I'll see you at the victory party.
Oh, and is this a game or a new kind of movie? Signalling the start of a new era of 3D cinema, Avatar will probably be viewed by history as 2009's most significant movie. From Hollywood legend James Cameron, he of Aliens, Terminator and Titanic fame, it follows the RDA. Think Space Marines on a resource-stripping mission on Pandora, home of a human-like race known as the Na'vi. Think aliens, but blue and nicer.
This is our land!
Accompanying the launch is Avatar the game, that can also be played in 3D, if you're one of the lucky few with a 3D-ready TV, that is. A prequel set 2 years before, it follows Ryder, an RDA noob who, thanks to new technology, is grafted into a Na'vi body.
This will seem a little strange.
Take it slow. Might feel a bit disoriented.
Looking good, Ryder. You're doing well.
This is trippy.
All's normal. Your readings are solid.
Baby steps, Ryder. You look good.
Once on Pandora, though, he becomes conflicted about the RDA's goals and must choose on which side to fight.
Go! Go! This ain't over, Ryder! Not by a long shot!
Apparently, Iron Jim Cameron has been heavily involved in the development, often asking for changes to ensure the game and movie are a nice snug fit, like my new gloves.
Easy there.
Listen to me, Ryder. 2 avatars. We can take out these troops.
Avatar makes you choose sides quite early in the game. These are our top reasons for going with the Resources Development Administration.
I order you to shoot on them.
Having the RDA's advanced technology at your disposal means you get to use their heavily armed vehicles. There's a better selection of ranged weapons in your arsenal. High-powered firearms and airstrikes tend to be more effective than bows and arrows.
Mark our target. Incoming.
You get to pilot the AMP suit. Jumping into a robotic exoskeleton and letting rip with its huge cannon is always satisfying. There are better boss battles. Choose the Na'vi path and you won't go toe-to-toe with Pandora's more formidable creatures.
The Na'vi don't see what's happening here. They don't understand the opportunities for everyone, humans and Na'vi. Nobody wants a war.
There's also a lot to be said for staying loyal to your species, even if they are invading a world to greedily plunder its resources. We've looked at the benefits of staying loyal to the RDA, but there are also some convincing reasons to defect to the Na'vi side. Decisions.
Go! Go! This ain't over, Ryder! Not by a long shot!
The Na'vi are naturally more athletic. You'll run faster, jump higher, and move through Pandora's jungle with ease. What they lack in firepower, they make up for with their mastery of melee combat. Land 5 hits in a row, and you can unleash a powerful special attack.
Let's go.
You get to ride the Palalucan. These 6-legged alien lion-type things are far superior to anything with wheels. As a Na'vi, you're perfectly at home in the jungle environment. Plants that attack the humans won't bother you. perhaps most importantly, the Na'vi are fighting for a good cause, to protect their planet and preserve its natural environment. Ah.
It wasn't one of these kind of things where I'm meeting him regularly. I never had you know, these kind of regular meetings where it's back and forth. The guy's making Avatar, so
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't spending loads of time. But my main point person tended to be John Landau, who's the producer of the film. I met a lot with him. Through him, I got a lot of Cameron's notes, and he had loads of notes, but they were always great. They were never notes that were like rewrite everything. It wasn't that kind of thing. It was more. This is great. Here's a specific detail that you couldn't know, which would be really cool. It was that kind of stuff. Or, you know, now and then he would say, I think that's, you know, touching too much on the movie. Maybe let's pull that out. But it was always stuff where we kind of had to go, he's right. You know, that's he's bang on with the notes.
Then the thought was, working with Ubisoft, well, wait a minute. Well, we're working in a game engine, you're working in a game engine. Maybe some of the assets that we've already generated, of which there are literally tens of thousands, are things you can use. The resounding answer back was, yeah, give us everything you've got. So we did. We basically kind of did a download of the world to them. And it worked out beautifully.
We have access to the sound and the music people. I mean, we have access to everyone. And when you have 200 people on set, well, he doesn't stop, right? But when he's done, we have Jim for us. And honestly, it's impressive. It's 10:45 at night, and he's wrapping up, and he's coming to see us, and we spend an hour with him presenting it, updates, and where we are. So it's a great feel.
One result of all this cross-pollination is that the movie actually includes some vehicles and gubbins that were originally only intended for the game.
They probably influence us a little more than we influence them. But,
Maybe a little.
but still, that's the thing. They were open. There are some sounds that they've heard in the game saying, send it our way. We want to hear that. We want to have that in the game. There are some costumes that we've created that they said, you know what, that'd be great in the third act, we could have. So, all in all, it's a pretty decent partnership.
We'll finish with Avatar later in the show. When it arrives next February, Heavy Rain aims to deliver an emotional gaming experience. What do we know about it? Well, you control 4 different characters, all somehow involved in a series of murders by the Origami Killer. A lot of what you'll do will be reacting to prompts on screen. Doesn't sound great, does it?
Dad, I'm finished.
But producers Quantic Dreams claim you'll be controlling an impactful story with characters you'll really care about.
Leave me alone, I hate you!
You have 4 playable characters in Heavy Rain, whom you're going to play in turn.
Time to play the sexy girl.
The first character is called Norman Jaden. Norman is an FBI agent, he's a profiler, and he's being called by local police forces to investigate on the Origami Killer case.
You're looking at some pretty solid time inside, Jackie boy.
The second character is called Madison Page. Madison is a photographer. She suffers from insomnia, and the only place where she can find rest is in motels. During one of her journeys in one of the motels, she's going to meet with another character, another playable character, and she's going to be dragged into the story.
It looks like that will be Ethan Mars. Missed it? Watch again.
Everything I did for love.
At the beginning of the game, we see Ethan Mars with his family. He's a happy man, he's a successful architect. In the second scene, however, something dramatic happens.
1 second. The blinking of an eye. A breath. Enough to change the course of a life.
Can you give me your name and your age, please?
My name is Mary Smith. I'm 24.
We hoped Mary Smith, seen in the 2006 Heavy Rain technical demo, would be one of the 4. Sadly, she's not. Though she does have a bit part in a scene with the final playable character, Scott Shelby, a private investigator who looks uncannily like the taxidermist killer in the 2008 released gameplay demo. Confused? Well, we don't want to give too much away, do we?
Good evening, sir. Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register.
In this scene, a thief tries to rob a store Scott Shelby's in. How do your actions change what happens?
Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
You could just watch and do nothing.
You do not have the right to steal that money from me.
Now.
There. In the box. Fight the man who killed my son.
What if things were different?
You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it.
A new aisle.
You cannot have...
Hey, you!
Oh, crisps.
Come here! Are you deaf? I said put your hands up!
Shan't!
I'm warning you! I'll shoot!
Try again!
Put your hands up or I'll shoot!
Okay, this time I will.
My name's Scott. What about you? What's your name?
Andrew. And now, give me the money.
Get him! I'm still given the box at the end. There must be an easier way, though.
Earn it. You cannot have it.
You're out of your mind, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna put a bullet right between your eyes if you don't do what I say now.
You shall not be robbing my register, sir. That money is
catch.
Don't make me kill you.
No, sir. That I cannot do.
Turn around. Just don't.
I'll waste you, man. I ain't joking.
Punk. Didn't give me any choice.
I've still got the box. Seems some things won't change no matter what.
Mr. Shelby. I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. But I can see now that I was wrong.
You should have seen yourself a couple of minutes ago, mate. Many possibilities. Choose wisely. Still to come, we travel back to a time when men were men and enemies were German.